the achievements from last week by first qualifying to the Africa Cup, which will be held next year in Egypt, and also crowning it all with our fourth COSAFA Cup this year. As you may be aware, we've had the COSAFA Women's, we've had the COSAFA Men, as well as the COSAFA Club Championship. So your cup is the fourth from all the COSAFA tournaments held this year. So clearly you can see that as an executive, we remain very committed with the investment that we continue to put in all the teams, not just one team, but all the teams. I also want to assure you, Coach, and your technical bench, as well as the players, that with this achievement, our next journey is to go and compete at the Africa Cup in Egypt. And to do so, we are going to make sure that we provide you with all the necessary preparations. As we did with the 2017 team, which eventually won the Africa Cup at under 20 for the first time, we are going to make sure that we send you on a training camp in Europe so that you can compete. With the best in Africa. And our target there is very simple. We want you to reach the semi-final so that you can also have an opportunity to go and represent us at the World Cup at under 20. So it's one step at a time. You've qualified. We now need to set another target, which will be to reach the semi-final of the Africa Cup, which will then take you to the World Cup under 20.
Success does not come without planning. And what you are seeing, I think, is a result of planning. And I want to give credit, I think, to your executive, Mr. President. These are the results, I think, coming out of your comprehensive plan. It says for us to go further in sport, we need to consider three things. One, we need to invest in infrastructure. Mr. President, without infrastructure, we cannot go anywhere. And we are happy that working with FAS and FIFA, I think that issue is being addressed. You know, we are rehabilitating provincial stadium, plus many more beyond that. We're saying we are happy with that collaboration. Secondly, the minister or government is saying we need to invest in preparations. We need to invest in preparation. Developmental teams under FAS, I think, are doing very well. And that I see is it taking us further to having good results at the senior national team level, I think, which is a desire of every Zambian. So preparation is very critical. I think no longer times when you want to win that you go to compete at high level without adequate preparation, and this is the result. And the other point is that as government, Mr. President, we continue to stand with you to ensure that at participation level, our teams are well supported. You being the champion of the region, I think it just attests to the fact that Zambia is back in the big leagues. Not so. We are back in the big leagues. I want to tell you that when we look at the medals and the trophies chart list, in the region we have only been beaten by South Africa. But with these results, we are giving a strong challenge to South Africa. When you see results like this, it only attests to the fact that we have good leadership in place. Because the goodwill which has come from government to support all sport in Zambia, I think it has rekindled the energy and the desire to win. And here we are, I think beyond the region, now we are going to Egypt to go and compete with the rest of the continent. And as the President said, I think for us, it is beyond Egypt.
The players, we pushed the players so hard, we constantly kept reminding them the reason why we are in Swatini before. We kept on reminding them that we went to Swatini not to participate, but to compete. I think we had some difficult situation in certain games, but they stood, they resisted, and they fought. And that's the reason why today we are back home with the trophy. I can only say that again to the players, the job has not ended. This is now, the job has just begun. The huge task that we have had. We need to go to the AFCON, to go and compete again, so that we can qualify even to the World Cup. It's not going to be easy, but it's a goal for everyone to work hard.
Coming to the Football Association of Zambia, I think without your support, we couldn't have managed to bring this trophy back to Zambia. Yeah, and everyone who was supporting us, we'd like to say thank you as a team for your support, and we shall continue to work hard as a team and bring back the glory to